Hello, my name is Rich Giddens, and I have something truly amazing to share with you today. But before I get started, there are a few prerequisites, all right? So I'm going to cover those right now. One, if you are someone who has a pretty big bucket list or even a small bucket list, what I'm about to share with you may be for you, okay? If you're one that has a bucket list and you like to help people, okay, this may be for you as well, all right? And if you have a bucket list, you want to help people and you'd like to make either a little money or a whole lot of money along the way, this may be for you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to share with you my experience, break down a product, and then show you how we can all make a lot of money. Now keep in mind the business side of this is optional. All right, so if you want to continue listening to it, that's fine. Maybe you just want to see the product. It is entirely up to you. So the concept that I'm going to be sharing with you right now is called Dream Trips. All right. Now, before I joined this concept, I really hadn't done much traveling. Played basketball, did some traveling for basketball, AAU, Las Vegas, Orlando. But in regard to vacations, I had been to Jamaica once. I also went to Nigeria with my wife once over the course of about 15 years. Yes, it was pretty lame. So through my dear friend Kareem Washington, I got involved with this concept, all right? And I must say I was very, very skeptical in the beginning, all right? And I did no research. A lot of us do that. We're skeptical, but we don't do the research. So I actually jumped on board with Dream Trips and booked a trip. Now, here is a picture from my very first trip. I actually took this picture with my camera. Absolutely amazing view here. Here's me and my wife. We're here at the Barcelona Bar Palace Deluxe. As you can see, this is an amazingly beautiful resort. All right, and while we were at this resort actually had 13 different restaurants. We were able to eat at all of the restaurants, all right? The hibachi, the steakhouse, the seafood spot, the Mexican spot, the Spanish spot. It was amazing. It was truly a dream trip. And while we were there, we met most of the people here, okay? My wife and I actually in the back of this pit, in the back left, you can kind of see my head there, all right? But this picture right here is what made it real for us to go on this trip, see all these people from all over the world who were a part of this concept. Everybody was having an amazing time. So our second trip, we went back to Punta Cana, all right? And that's exactly what our room looked like right there. That pool in the bottom there, we actually had food delivered there at about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And this trip came prepackaged with a catamaran as well as a dune buggy excursion. All right, we've actually been to Orlando a couple of times there. There go my two sons right there, my two princes. My youngest one is actually 8 months in that picture there. And we were able to take him all over Orlando. So he's going to be able to see things that I was never able to see at that age. Here we are in New Orleans. We've been on a few New York City trips, parasailing in Cancun, to flying over the Strip in Las Vegas. And then we took it to the next level, and yes, we went to Cairo. This was actually somewhat emotional, something that I always wanted to do since I was a little kid. It's something about the pyramids that always kind of drew me in, so to go here was a big deal. So here we are on April 11th, 2017, in the pyramids. And 2 days later, we were in a desert in Dubai. All right, so while we were in Dubai, that particular trip came included with a trip to Atlantis. We also went to the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, and also a desert safari, and this is mixed in with a few other pictures. Not too long after that, 31 of us, and I'm from Long Island, 31 of us from Long Island went here together, and we had an absolute blast. There was actually 485 of us in total, 31 of us from Long Island. So at the end of the day, we're living, we're having a great time, we're enjoying life, and it's all because of this concept called Dream Trips. Now, Dream Trips uses a bulk buying model, okay, similar to Costco's, BJ's, or Sam's Club. So, if you go to Costco's and get a case of water as opposed to going to 7-Eleven and buying one bottle of water, all right? This is what Dream Trips does. They go to different resorts all over the world, okay, and they purchase in bulk. As you see in this picture, this was actually on a dream trip. All of these members at the resort at the same time, everybody paying a bulk rate on their stay, everybody paying a bulk rate on their excursions, okay, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and their prices are so phenomenal that they offer what's called the Dream Price Promise, which simply says you find the same trip for less on any other booking engine, Priceline, Expedia, Travelocity, okay? If you're able to put that same dream trip together for less within 7 days of you booking it, they will refund you your money, and now your stay, your dream trip is free. I don't know any company out there that is going to offer that. Dream Trips does. Okay, so here are some example trips. Here's one to Las Vegas. This was offered just this past December. All right, 3 nights at the Renaissance Hotel, $289 per person. So we're talking about $578 for 2 people. All right, right next to that 289, you see a 120 in a circle there. It says apply up to 120 points. Well, applying up to 120 points is the same as deducting $120. So 578 minus 128 is $458. That covers your stay for 3 nights, okay, for 2 people. All right, so that's not each. That 458 would cover 2 people. In addition to that amazing price, okay, you're also going to get tickets for the Vegas Nights helicopter tour for 2. Okay, and 2 people also get a 2-day unlimited pass for the Las Vegas monorail, and then you just get your flight separately, okay? Absolutely amazing. They have trips for kids here. You see here, this trip actually comes Universal Studios, and you're staying at the Hilton Orlando. Here's an all-inclusive, the Azul's Fives Hotel, and you see there it says 9 restaurants. Yes, you're able to eat at all 9 restaurants. Dream Trips always works it out where we are getting the best deals, the best accommodations, the best of everything. How about going to Dubai for New Year's? Yes, I thought about doing this last year. Might happen this year, okay? $3,000 for 2 people, minus 712 points there. $2,300 staying at the tallest hotel in the world, New Year's weekend or whatever it was. Full day Abu Dhabi city tour, half day Dubai city tour, desert safari experience, all included at no extra cost. In addition to that, 4 breakfasts, 1 lunch, and 3 dinners, and airport transfers, which means Dream Trips will be waiting for you at the airport, all right? So any third world countries, Dream Trip is going to make sure that you are taken care of and that you are getting from the airport to the hotel or the resort, and then from the resort or the hotel back to the airport safely, all right? And they also have cheaper trips in Dubai, too, for those of you that just want to get to Dubai. $489 per person, take off $225 off the booking, and then you get your flight, and you are in Dubai for 4 days. Cruises, I think this is a beautiful cruise. Turk and Caicos, San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts, St. Martin, $639 minus 225 points. That brings you down to about $527 each. Isn't that amazing? For 9 days and 8 nights. This was offered actually not too long ago. And this is a cruise I'm going on for, I'm sorry, not a cruise, a vacation I'm going on for my birthday, okay? My wife and I, Memorial Day weekend, we are going to St. Lucia. And as you can see, this is an all-inclusive, comes with a full day tour. We are going to have an absolute blast here. Actually, I have a few of our friends coming as well. I cannot wait for this. All right, so this is a picture of the site. I just took a snapshot here, okay? If you look right under Dream Trips on the left-hand side, you see it says showing 10 of 644 trips. So that's how many trips are posted right now. You go down a little bit further on the left there under region, you'll see all the different regions. They have literally trips all over the world. And in addition to those dream trips, you also can create your own getaways on the Book Other Travel tab, which is your own personal booking engine. So you literally have access to the world at amazing prices at any time. We have an app. You can go right on your app. Maybe you got to go to the doctor's office or you're waiting. Pull out your phone, search for trips, book trips, book a hotel, book a flight, book a rent-a-car, book a cruise, do whatever you want to do. You can chat with people all over the world. And then we also have an amazing dining program. Now, remember how we were able to take points off of those trips? We're going to talk about how you earn those points right now. This is one way you earn points, all right? There's a program called Dream Trips Local in which restaurants, spas, salons, and other businesses partner with Dream Trips. And when you go to these businesses, you're going to get 30 to 50% of your bill back in Dream Trip points, all right? So you see the point estimator there. You spend $100, you get 40 Dream Trip points. That 40 Dream Trip points is equal to $40, just has to be spent on Dream Trips. Now, problem and solution. The problem was this took off so fast, so many transactions. All right, Dream Trips was having a hard time keeping up with it because people were literally earning vacations. And then they came and they partnered and they found the solution. Yes, what you're seeing right now, this is real. This is the Fly Smart Card. Now, the Fly Smart Card has 3 mini computers inside of it. All right, you're able to put in your PIN code, and you're actually able to load up to 20 credit cards, debit cards, loyalty cards, reward cards right on this one secure card. The only way you can load a card information onto this smart card is you must have the card in hand. Once again, security. Now, that PIN code you saw, you put that PIN code in twice wrong, guess what? Your card shuts down. So this will be within the app on the phone. It says add up to 8 cards. It's actually 20 cards now. The Fly Card's waterproof. It has beacon technology. And guess what? It tracks all of your points. Okay, so now all you have to do is open up the app, take a picture of the receipt, and boom, your points are coming in. Absolutely amazing. This is a new wave of technology. This is in beta testing right now. Okay, it's in beta testing. So for those of you that want a card, you can get a card, but it is in beta testing. Just keep that in mind. All right, so ultimately, you're going to choose a package that's right for you. Now, before I show you the packages, I want to say that every dollar you pay into your membership comes back to you in Dream Trip points. Yes, those points that we use to further discount the bulk rate price. Every dollar you pay into your membership, you will be able to use on vacations. Okay, so standard package on the left here, $100 initial fee plus first month to get started. So that's $130 to get started. Your $100 initial fee comes back to you in points on day one. Here's your $100 back in points. That 100 points is equal to $100 to be used to deduct bulk price Dream Trips. Your $30 a month over the course of 12 months is $360 that you would have paid in. Guess what they do on your anniversary? They give all that back to you as well. 360 points. Okay, the Dream Trip standard package comes with over 5,000 Dream Trips all over the world. There is a host on every trip. So guess what? If you decide to go to Brazil on a Dream Trip, Dream Trips is there with you. You decide to go to Dubai. All right, Dream Trips has a group of people there with you to make sure everything goes okay. They're there before you get there, and they're there after you leave. Absolutely amazing. Race Shrinker Technologies, price protection on your flight. Let's say your flight's $500, it drops to $300. They're going to rebook you at $300 and refund you the difference minus the rebooking fee. This is technology that's automatically built in. Now we get to our most popular package, the Gold package. All right, 24/7 concierge. You can call them at any time with questions to help you book hotels, rent a car, literally anything. Dining program where we get amazing coupons and discounts, entertainment discounts. We actually get 25% off AMC movie theaters and 30% off Regal. Okay, simply because you're a member of Dream Trips. Dream Trips online shopping mall. Net rates is very simple. Whatever they get the flight at, let's say maybe they get a flight for $300 through Delta, they are going to post it for $300, okay? That's what net rates is, all right? They're not going to mark that up to $375 to try to make money on it. The gold package, $255 to get started. $200 comes back to you in points on day one, and your $55 a month comes back to you as 660 points on your anniversary. Now we move to the platinum package, and this has some really great perks, but I'm going to just call on a few of them. Emergency evacuation. Okay, you're in Jamaica and a hurricane's coming. You want to get yourself and your family out of there. Well, emergency evacuation is $50,000 of travel insurance, free with the membership. Telemedicine. Okay, we picked up our son, my wife and I, from daycare at 5:45. Realized he had pink eye. Okay, doctor's office is pretty much closing. We did a video chat just like this with a doctor who looked at his eye, said that it was pink eye, sent a prescription to the pharmacy of our choice, and it was free of charge to do that video chat with the doctor. All we had to do was pay for the script. Two amazing things: roadside assistance, ID resolution. Platinum package is only $400 to get started. $300 of that comes back to you immediately. $100 a month will come back to you as 1,200 points on your anniversary. Now, when you refer friends, there's another way to earn points. 50 points for a standard, 100 points for a gold, 200 points for a platinum. And this is what I call the I want free. Refer for, pay no more. Okay, so as long as you have 4 active members at the time they're supposed to pull your monthly due, they are going to not pull your monthly due. Okay, so for standard and gold, you need any 4 members, and it's free. For platinum, you need what's equivalent to 4 platinums. 2 golds equals 1 platinum. 4 standards equals 1 platinum. It could be a mix. Ultimately, I've had a free platinum membership for some time now. So in closing, in addition to the bulk prices that Dream Trips is offering, they're also allowing you to further discount the trips with Dream Trip points. When you join and pay your membership dues, you get points. When you share and refer your friends, you get points. When you dine at Dream Trips local, you get points. When you shop online, you get points. So many ways to earn, so many ways to save. Hopefully you are ready to get your own sign. Now, I just want to say, all right, this is a month-to-month contract. If you decide to come on board, you're not going to be locked into anything, okay? In addition to that, the prices that you saw on the Dream Trips are taxes and everything included. So it's not going to say $389 per person, and all of a sudden it comes out to $512 per person, okay? All of the taxes and everything are already included, so you have a lot of freedom, all right? Hopefully you want to get one of the packages and really take advantage of this, okay? So here are the 3 packages once again. Pick which package that's right for you. Get on board, okay, and start taking some trips. Now I'm going to talk about an optional portion, okay? And once again, this is optional. We have to talk about the money, okay? And one of the best ways to build this business is to go on trips and post pictures just like this, okay? The story of these people is that they went on a trip, posted this picture. People then started believing that the whole concept was real. People started joining, and obviously they made a lot of money, and that's how this works. We go on trips, we post pictures, we laugh, we gloat, we have a good time, and we make money while we do it. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I'm going to show you how we do it right now. So World Ventures is the business side of this, okay? Well, why did me, Rich Giddens, get involved with this? Well, I was an athletic director at a high school, small high school, but built the athletic program up from scratch. They had 1 team the year before I got there, and I built it up to about 6 teams. But what happened was the headmaster that hired me resigned and moved to Florida. And the person who was taking his position was not too fond of me, okay? So I had to find something to do because I knew that my job was on the line, and I had been here before, okay? And a lot of you may have been in a position where you have lost your job, and you know that it does not feel good. So I decided that I was going to start taking this seriously. I originally joined just for the trips, but then I had to call my friend, and we started talking about the business, and it's one of the best decisions that I've ever made. So let's talk about Shaq. We all know Shaquille O'Neal. Well, Shaquille O'Neal is a business representative for World Ventures, just like me and just like the person who sent you to watch this video. All right, let's just take a little small look at a little clip here of Shaq. So first of all, the rumor is that you're actually a member of World Ventures. Is that true? I've seen that so many times, but he still makes me laugh every single time. Well, why would Shaq get involved with something like this? He has a whole lot of money already, all right? But the reality of it is Shaq is a smart man. He believes in multiple streams of income, and Shaq is making a lot of money through this concept, okay? Shaq understands innovation. The world is changing. The way we make money is changing. So much around us is changing. So let's look at some of this. Long distance calls. We don't do that anymore. What do we use? Skype, Zoom, Facebook Messenger, all these other different things to reach long distance, okay? Taxi service. What are we using now? Uber. Absolutely, all right? And video rental, Netflix. I'm sure some of you remember going to Blockbuster. When's the last time you seen a Blockbuster, okay? You know why Blockbuster's not around anymore? Because they refuse to innovate, okay? So the new wave, the new way to travel is going to be through dream trips, okay? And even when it comes to how we make money, all right? My dad does not have a college degree. Okay, graduated from high school. He was making $80,000 a year in a manufacturing building, okay, with a high school diploma. Now we have people coming out with masters, okay, who are getting minimum wage. All right, the world is changing. The way that we're making money is changing. And guess what? We have to jump on and take advantage, okay, of these new situations that are rising. Okay, so right time, right opportunity. Travel is one of the largest industries in the world. Home-based business with low overhead. We all need a plan B, and you're not tied to a fixed schedule. Okay, so you are your own boss when it comes to this. If you want it, you can go after it. If you want to lay in your bed and do nothing, guess what? You can lay in your bed and do nothing. It's totally up to you. All right. Now, this business here was established in 2005. They are Inc. 5,000 company, over 700 employees in 29 markets. And for just $120 up front and $20 a month, you can be a World Ventures business representative. And guess what? You're going to get great tax incentives as well. You definitely want to talk to your accountant. You want to keep your gas receipts, your food receipts, your vacations. You get the write-off because you are a business representative for a travel-based company. All right. Now, I want to read this here. This says, there are no guarantees regarding income. The success or failure of each independent representative, like any other business, depends on each rep's own skill and personal effort. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and we're not looking for everyone, okay? We're looking for people that are hungry. We're looking for people that want more, okay? Right now, it is Sunday, February 18th, and it's about 4:40 in the morning right now. Okay, that I'm now putting this together. And we have a whole team of people that really want more. So if you're interested in more, if you're not comfortable with your situation, this is definitely an opportunity for you to jump on board. But once again, the business is not for everyone, and we're not looking for everyone. Please don't take any offense. I'm just being honest. All right, so they have a bunch of online material for you to master your craft. We all understand the importance of mastering our craft. We also have local, national, and international trainings that you can attend where you hear from multimillionaires, people that have been in this for 30, 35 years, okay, teaching you how to win with this. So let's talk about the money right now. The compensation plan is based on Dream Trips memberships, okay? So ultimately, we market Dream Trips. people come on board and we're able to put ourselves in position where, we start off not making a whole lot of money, but it grows into a whole lot of money. All right. So the first thing you want to do is get your 4. You become a qualified rep. Then you get your monthly dues for Dream Trips Wave. So now you're just paying the $20 a month for the business. So this is how it works. First 4 people coming on your team leg, okay? And then your next 4 people will come in on your personal leg. So that's 8 people there. Now, in a typical sales position, those 8 people would be separate. They would all be working individually. But as you can see, you have 4 on one side and 4 on the other. All right, so what do we want to do right now? We want to help those 8 people be successful. All right, so now as we're leading and helping them be successful, the team is growing. Okay, so now that 4 left and 4 right just grew to 18 left and 18 right. 2 teams working together. The blue head there hasn't put anyone in the system, but now has 17 people on his or her team. That's how this works. We make money cooperatively. We help each other. We all can get to the top. When that 18-18 grows to 30-30, you begin making residual income. Let's stop and talk about residual income, okay? A lot of people just say, oh, yeah, I want to make money in my sleep. I want to make residual income. Well, why do you really need residual income? It's because you have residual bills. You have bills that are going to come in every single month, no matter what. If you lose your job, those bills are coming in. If you don't have enough money to pay those bills are coming in. So we have residual bills, okay? So the idea is you want to have your residual income equal or be higher than your residual bills, okay? And then all that money that you're making working, that can just be extra. That should be our goal, okay? So at 30-30, you begin making residual income up to $500 a month residually plus commissions. These are a few people here from Long Island who have attained this. Johnny and Alicia Bush from Bay Shore, okay, Antoine and Kim Shea Moore from Amityville right here on Long Island. Okay, up to $500 a month residually plus commissions. Okay, directors, when you hit 90-90, up to $2,000 a month residually plus commissions. All right, so here's my dear friend Kareem Washington who introduced the concept to me. Okay, he actually just walked stage for being a $100,000 earner. Okay, and that's myself and my wife right there, Rich and Tony Giddens. Wes and Valerie Dukes, met them on a New York City trip. They are from South Carolina. We hung out with them. We had a great time. At this point, up to $2,000 a month residually plus commissions. Now, this is someone here, okay, she actually recently came out to Long Island and trained us. This is Michelle Grant. She is a regional marketing director, and she actually hit this level in a little over 2 years. All right. Once you hit this, up to $10,000 a month residually plus commissions and a $1,000 per month car bonus. Not a bad 2-year plan, right? To have $10,000 a month residually coming in. Michelle Grant did it. She's an amazing, amazing female, and definitely someone you want to meet if you're going to get involved with this concept. So let's look at the income disclosure statement. These are the different levels. If you want to look at the average commissions and overrides here, okay, the average senior rep, $8,500 for the year. It's about an extra $700 a month. Not bad. Average director, a little over $2,000 a month. You see the high commissions. There were directors making over $100,000 a year. Okay. Regional marketing director, $132,000 a year. National marketing director, $313,000. International marketing director, over $500,000 a year. Okay. Now we actually had someone who came along with Michelle out to Long Island not too long ago by the name of Darren Walker, who is an international marketing director. He's 32 years old. He's from Westchester. Okay, these are actually 2 other international marketing directors that I've personally met, hung out with, had conversations with, and at this point, up to $50,000 a month residually, plus commissions, $3,000 per month home bonus, $1,500 per month car bonus. This is what I call freedom. Okay, I've seen and met a lot of people that have this, and I got to get mine too. That is my mentality. All right, so this is the earning potential just through Dream Trips. All right, but I showed you the fly card earlier, and when this goes live to the public, when the live card comes out, there's a lot of money to be made on this as well. So I'm going to verbally tell you how this works. All right. Once you become a business representative, you are going to get a link. So my link to Dream Trips is openseason.dreamtrips.com. Maybe my link to the fly card may be openseason.flycard.com. But either way, when I send that link out, they'll be able to click on the link, watch a quick video, and then they'll be able to purchase it. So if someone purchases that card for $200, which is basically a mini computer, okay, I'm going to get a $20 commission. Now, let's say that person gets the card and has 5 friends that want the card. What are they going to do? That person's going to send them my link, okay? So because they're just customers, guess what? I now get paid for another 5 people at $20 a card, and that will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. So imagine if I can get this out to 50 or 100 people myself, what this can continue to grow in, all right? And in addition to that, anyone that purchased a card from my link, when they go to Dream Trips local restaurant, guess what? I get 3% of the bill, okay? So this, we're talking about money on the front end. We're talking about residual income on the back end. This is absolutely massive. So in the beginning, not going to lie to you guys, it's difficult in the beginning. You're learning, you're getting comfortable, you're conquering your fears, you're going to the training. So getting that first Dream Trips member or that first fly card purchase may be difficult. But if you stay committed and over time, this is what's going to happen. And when you want to put yourself in position where you're getting paid off the sea of blue signs, okay, you want to get all those $20 commissions on the sale of the card. And then when people go out to Dream Trips local and eat, or to the spas, or to the barbershops, guess what? You are going to get 3% of all of those transactions, whether you know them or not, okay? This is a big, big deal. So let's talk about the Megastar trip. This is a promotion that's going on right now, okay? 3 nights at the Royalton Riviera, Cancun. This is going to take place in August. They're actually going to give us a few different dates to pick from. Here are some pictures here. So if you were to go to Priceline and look this up, you're looking at $1,129, okay? Same dates, same place, and that is for 2 people, okay? On Booking.com, you're looking at $2,300. I don't know what they're thinking, all right? And then on Hotels.com, you're looking at $1,200. So the promotion at Dream Trips or World Ventures is doing right now is you enroll 1 gold. So once you join as a business rep, let's say you come on Business and Gold and that you refer a gold or platinum Dream Trips member, you and 1 other person will be able to go on this trip for $149. All right, so $300 for 2 people, and then all you got to do is get all your flights, and yes, it is all inclusive, okay? Now, if you were to get 4 people, it's free. How beautiful is that? So this is something that you probably want to take advantage of. A whole bunch of us are going on this, and we're going to have an absolute blast. I already booked mine. So this is Richard Branson. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, you're not sure you can do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. Yes, sometimes it's difficult to do this, all right? But I want to talk about 3 things right now. I want to talk about 3 things because I'm sure there may be some concerns. So let's talk about some of them. One is going to be time. And time is always an issue. Some of you may be saying, I don't have time to do this because you have other things going on. Well, the whole point of this is to get time freedom, okay? So if you don't have time, you need to do something to put yourself in position where sometime in the future you have time, okay? 5 years tends to go by fast. 10 years tends to go by fast. 20 years tends to go by fast, all right? So the very reason that you're not doing this or thinking about not doing this is the very reason that you should do something like this, all right? Let's talk about money. Some people may say, well, I don't have the money to get started. $375 to start, go with the business. I don't mean to offend anybody, but if you don't have $375 to get started with this, you need to do something different. This means you are not in a good situation. You are not prospering the way you always believed that you would. All right. So figure it out. Make a sacrifice. Get it somehow. get on board, and start building your legacy, okay? Now, the third thing I want to talk about is fear. A lot of times we worry about whether we can do something or not. Oh, do I want to pay that money and then maybe not be able to get people to join this, okay? I have fears too. You know what my fear is? My fear is that a financial emergency comes up and I don't have the money to pay for it. I fear that one of my sons earned something and deserves something and I can't get it for them because I don't have enough money. Those are my fears, okay? So if you're having fear of joining this or fear of anything that can put you in a good situation, okay, think about where you're at, think about what you want, and turn that fear into fertilizer. Fertilize your dream, fertilize your vision, fertilize what you want, okay? For me, this is a vehicle. There are other things that I want to do, and this concept is going to put me in position financially to do those things. This is just a vehicle so that I can go out and do the community things that I want to do. I've coached basketball, AAU program. There's so much that I want to do, but it takes money, all right? And we all know that, all right? So in closing here, hopefully you're ready to get your own sign. Okay, maybe you just want to take advantage of the trips, see what the product is all about, and then you can always join the business later. For those of you that want to join the trips and the business, this is a great goal. If you're coming in gold with the business, that's $375. Okay, this is a great way, and they're showing you this is how you can get in the green right here. All right, 5 golds, 1 platinum will earn you $500 right in your first 28 days, as you can see there. Okay, so this basically is a calendar month right here. You can get in the green and begin taking this to the next level. So hopefully you're ready to get on board with us. All right, I do want to talk about timing and placement though, okay? This could be you. You're thinking about it though. You're wondering. And understand, while you're thinking about it, me, Rich, joins. And I take that spot that you should have had. Well, guess what happens now? You come in underneath me, Rich. Yes, and now rather than everything I'm doing benefiting you, guess what? Everything you do is going to benefit me now. And that's how this entire situation works, okay? And now all of a sudden, I introduced this to somebody named Jamar. And Jamar is an absolute beast. And Jamar goes out and puts 100 sales in, team grows to 300 people in 1 year. Guess what? You just missed out on it. So understand, you can benefit from other people financially. That's how the whole compensation plan is set up, to benefit from other people simply by positioning yourself. So if this is something you want to do and you know for sure you want to do it, lock your spot. Now, if you're unsure, listen, it's okay. Take your time. Think about it. We don't want you to feel pressured, but we do want you to understand that time is of an essence when it comes to locking your spot. So to get started today, platinum package, 400, gold, 255, basic is 130. That's for the trips, all right? You can just take advantage of the trips, but for those that want to take advantage of the trips and the business, you're going to add $120 to whichever package you want. Now we have our go all-ins at the bottom here. Platinum plus the business is $520. Gold plus the business, $375. That is our most popular. And basic with the business is $250. Okay? So first thing you should do is thank the person that invited you to watch this, because this person obviously thought pretty highly of you to share this concept with you. Secondly, it's an amazing, amazing opportunity. I love it. My wife loves it. We do it together. We travel the world. We have a great time. So in closing, I want to give a special shout out to Empire Global, okay, which was started by Darren Walker, who I spoke of earlier. Empire Island, Supreme Team, Team All the Way Up, Quiet Storm, Plush Life, The Lighthouse. Listen, Empire Global, we own.